Hello and welcome back to my Pokémon LeafGreen Wedlocke. In the last episode, we continued our journey on the Sevi Islands and we found Lostelle, the lost little girl, in Berry Forest, I believe it was called, on 3 Island. And then we got lost again and I realized, I'm still stuck here on Sevi Islands. I can't get back to Cinnabar Island. So at first I thought maybe I had to go up to Mount Ember and fight Moltres. But I did a little bit of digging, because I don't really remember this Sevi Islands little side quest very much. So apparently it turns out I had the answer all along. After rescuing Lostelle, I just had to talk to her dad. Oh, what's that? You're saying that this is for me? How did you know that I love rare rocks and gems? You sure know how to make a guy happy. Ta-da! That's right, we were supposed to take the meteorite that we got from Bill and give it to this guy, Lostelle's dad, whatever his name is. I guess his name is Lostelle's dad. Oh, I see, this is from Bill. You have to thank him for me. You know, you've been fantastic. I want you to have this. Moonstone. Awesome. I can't use that right now. Actually, his name is Lostelle's daddy, I guess, if you read the text. Alright, so let's get out of here. I already did some off-screen training. Just a little bit to get Littlefoot up to level 45, so now he's on par with everyone else on my team. I kind of wanted to do a little bit on-screen over here, but I found out once I return and talk to Bill, it'll take me right back to Cinnabar Island, and I won't be able to come back, I guess, not until post-game, which I won't even be doing. I did a little bit of training of Littlefoot already. I haven't really trained up my team. My level limit is 50, but I think my team should be ready to take on the last gym. So I'm not going to concern myself with doing any more training. I wanted to do some on-screen training, but seeing as I just wanted to get going with the plot and get off of the Sevi Islands already, I did some off-screen. Oh, hey, Banana. What kept you so long? Been out having a good time? Yeah, you might say that. I'm not even, doing his voice right. We got it done. The PCs are up and running. The job went incredibly quick. No, it lasted, almost 3 episodes, but Bill is one amazing guy. No, there was almost nothing left for me to do. Lies, you took too long. Celio, I have to hand it to you. You've learned a lot. Oh, really? Ehehe. Well, there you have it. I'm finished with the job. We should head back to Kanto. Celio, I'll be seeing you again. Banana, I'm really sorry that we sent you off alone today. For several days. At least it felt like, in real time. I promise, I will show you around these islands sometime. I don't even remember if that was Celio or Bill talking, actually. I thought it was Celio. Oh well. Hey, wasn't that a long cruise? Yes, it was. You have no idea. My buddy Celio seemed to enjoy your company. I'm sure he'd welcome you if you were to visit him again. If you have a tri-pass, you can always take a ferry there from Vermilion Port. Alright, thanks for your company. Okay, so I guess I can do some more training on the Sevi Islands if I want to. But right now, I really think I'm ready, even though my levels aren't totally up. I think I'm ready to take on the Viridian Gym. So I'm just gonna go there. I will see you when I'm in Viridian City. Alright, here we are in Viridian City. Now that we have 7 badges... Well, there's my repel. Now that we have 7 badges, the gym, which was locked before, is finally open. And now we can already take on the gym leader, who... I'm trying to think, did I already reveal who it is? It was supposed to be this big secret, but... I think I already mentioned who it was, but we'll see. Yo, champ in the making. Even I don't know the Viridian leader's identity. But one thing's certain, this will be the toughest of all the gym leaders. Also, I heard that the trainers here like ground-type Pokemon. Leader ? But Durian already fought him. So clearly the identity would be known if challengers have faced him. Are they, sworn an oath to secrecy? I don't know. But anyway, I think I've already revealed who it is, but just for the sake of this episode, I'm not going to mention it until I get to him. So this is a ground-type gym, but actually, if I remember correctly, a lot of the trainers here use types other than ground, so it's kind of like Koga's gym, which had a bunch of psychic types. Yeah, see, there you go, Arbok. Okay, so got Littlefoot here. I think I'll switch to Sarah, just to make sure I take care of him easily. Actually, Sarah is just about at the level limit. I don't think she'll reach it just from battling these trainers. But yeah, she's pretty much up to par. Really only one Pokemon is at level 50, one of the gym leader's Pokemon. The others are like in the mid 40s, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Littlefoot will easily type trump all of the Pokemon, and then I think for most of the Pokemon they have a subtype other than ground that is weak to ground. So like ground and rock, ground and poison. So Sarah will be perfect backup for this gym, as a matter of fact. Okay, one Surf did pretty well. Now I got Scary Faced. I don't know if I'll probably be slower this turn. Yep, but he goes for Scary Face again, so no big deal. Another Surf will knock this guy out. And there you go. Whiplash. Okay, so actually, if you notice, there's all these little, I don't know if they're warp panels or, you know, these little panels that send you flying. It kind of gives you a good hint as to who the gym leader is, if you remember back several episodes ago when we were in another location that had warp tiles. Not really warp tiles. I don't know what those ones are called that send you forward. Yeah, so Littlefoot up against Machoke, fighting, strong against ice. I'm gonna go in with Sarah. Sarah's pretty bulky defensively, so she should do alright against him. Hopefully. Okay, yeah, that wasn't too bad. I'm thinking Revenge does double damage after the Pokemon using it has been hit. I think even if that does double damage, it won't be enough to knock her out, so let's see what happens. Oh, but it's going for Vital Throw instead. I don't know if that's better or worse. Ooh, a critical hit on Dig. Nice. Ah, Submission. I don't think that'll knock me out. Okay, good. And the recoil takes out Machoke. So, no biggie there. I am gonna Super Potion up Sarah, though. Actually, maybe I should use a Lemonade. Yeah, I'll use a Lemonade. That should do just enough, actually. Yep, there we go. Exactly 80. Alright, I'm gonna go fight this guy. I'm gonna fight everybody for experience. The leader is back. How convenient that he's back right when I have 7 badges and this is the only badge I have left. Ooh, a Sandslash of his own. Alright, I'm gonna Ice Beam this one. Should do good. Yep, there we go. Okay. Rhyhorn. So this guy's actually is going with the theme of this gym and using ground types, it looks like. Good on you for actually going with the theme. I guess the gym leader was away for so long, people stopped caring what type they were using. Nidoking. Alright. Let's see what Surf does. Very good. Okay, Littlefoot is probably gonna just breeze through this gym. Except for, of course, the Pokemon, the trainers that use Pokemon that aren't ground type. Actually, Nidorino is not a ground type. Let me switch to Sarah. Because I want to get Sarah a little bit of experience. Like, it's not really necessary, but if I get Sarah to level 50, that would be good. Just a little extra defense there, or backup, I guess I should say. Okay, Double Kick, which would have been bad against Littlefoot, or would have been super effective against Littlefoot, and therefore bad for me. But I don't know, it's not a very powerful attack, so I don't know if it would have been too much to worry about. But, oh well. Sarah took it pretty well anyway. Alright, Littlefoot level 46. And a Sand Slash. So let's go back into Littlefoot. As much as I'd love a Sand Slash versus Sand Slash battle, because they're both physical attackers and physically defensive, that would just take too long, so I'm just gonna Surf. Alright. Yes, you were beaten, actually. But can't keep going that way, so let's go back. Let's fight these people. Heh, you must be running out of steam by now. You know, I was thinking about it. Depending on what route you take through the gym, that could be like the first guy you fight. In which case, no, not at all. I'd be literally just getting started. Really, the only thing I might have to worry about running out of is PP, but of course there's a Pokemon Center right here in the city. It's so convenient that the gyms are in the cities where there are Pokemon Centers, and that you can go back and heal before taking on the gym leader. It's quite nice, in fact. Didn't even break a sweat beating Graveler. Now Onix. These poor rock and ground types, 4 times weak to grass and to water. And especially in these generations where all grass and water attacks are special, most of these rock and ground types don't have really good special defense at all. So they're just really sitting ducks for any grass or water attacks. Another Graveler down. What's the last one? Marowak? Yeah. Not doubly weak to water, but still weak to water, so should be fine. Could have even used Ice Beam. Alright. Littlefoot making some good progress here. Next. It's a karate guy. I'll probably have to switch to Sarah. This guy's working himself into a rage. Only got 2 Pokemon though. Machop. Level 40. Alright. Do it, Sarah. Vital Throw. I guess the gimmick with Vital Throw is that you have to go second, but the attack will never miss. Revenge. I guess Slash wasn't enough. That's okay, it was pretty good. I don't have to worry about getting hit again. For this next Pokemon, though, a Choke. I should heal just to be sure. Just in case. Because a Revenge could do a lot if I don't one-shot him. Seismic Toss, which I believe does your level, or the Pokemon's level of damage, so 40. Alright, let's dig. Hope for the one-shot here. Using Foresight. I don't know what the point of that is. I'm not a ghost type, nor have I raised my evasion. Okay, so he's going for Seismic Toss again. So another dig should be plenty to take it out. Can't wait, I think I get Earthquake from this gym leader, whose name I almost said, even though I'm pretty sure it's no secret to any of you who have been around any length of time. And I probably already said it earlier in the playthrough anyway. But anyway, I can't wait to get, I believe the TM I get here is Earthquake. Because it will be great. Because Sarah can't learn Earthquake on her own by level up. Earthquake, just such a good attack. Okay, let's fight this guy. Wonderful music together. Music with the cracking of your whip. And that other thing, which quite frankly looks like a lollipop. I never figured out what that actually is. Surf it. Okay. Alright, Littlefoot, level 47. Doing good, doing good. Perfect harmony. Okay, so fought these 3 guys. Now let's fight this guy up here. The truly talented win with style. Style! My style is being stronger than you. So actually, quite a few of these trainers do use ground types. But there's a few karate people, and that one tamer had Arbok and Tauros. Just strange. Rhyhorn. Alright. Even though Ice Beam isn't 4 times super effective, let's give that a try. We're getting a little low on Surf. Of course, I think after this guy, there's just one more trainer to fight. Nidoqueen. Alright, I can also Ice Beam her. Ice Beam! Alright. And Nidorina. I'll just switch to Sarah for that, so I can type Trump. Even though she's probably not much of a threat. Dig. Dig a tunnel, Sarah. Alright. It's super effective. Okay. And Poison Point. I should have known. That's okay, because I can send in Littlefoot against Marowak, and I can just antidote Sarah real quick as soon as I'm done with the battle. It won't even be a problem. Now from, I guess, Generation 5 onwards, Poison doesn't do damage outside of battle as you take steps, but every generation before that it did, and that would, I guess, I can imagine that makes a Nuzlocke a lot scarier, or a Wedlocke, if you're not carrying full heal or antidote on you at all times. So in one way, I like now that in Generations 5 and 6 there's no outside damage from Poison, but it also takes away a little element of challenge. Okay, so as you can see, after we fight this guy, our path will be totally clear to the gym leader. But of course, I'm gonna go heal before doing that. Alright, let's see. Alright, I don't want to stick in with Littlefoot, of course. I want to do Sarah instead against Machoke. Seismic Toss. Should do 30 H. Leaving me with 100. So one good thing about those fixed damage attacks, you always know what they're going to do. Attacks like Nightshade and Seismic Toss always do the using Pokemon's level in number of damage. Dragon Rage always does 40. I think Sonic Boom always does 20. So, yeah, they're very predictable, which is nice. The only bad thing is if you're fighting a Pokemon early on in a playthrough that has those attacks. Like when your Pokemon are at low levels and you're up against a Pokemon that knows Dragon Rage, that will certainly 1 or 2 shot any of the Pokemon on your team early in the game. So a little bit scary. Alright, let's see. I think I can one-shot it with Dig. Hopefully I can survive a revenge if he uses it. And he's going for it, too. Come on, Sarah. Beat that Machop. Oh, so close. But he's going to use Submission, which I don't think will do as much as Revenge. Yeah, that didn't do much. And hit by Recoil. So that worked. Alright, another Machoke, so I'm going to heal. Because don't need to mess around with that. Because that could defeat me just with one Seismic Toss. Hyper Potion. But just going for Foresight. Alright, go be boring like that, Machoke. I really don't mind. And that was my last dig, so definitely gonna go back and heal. Vital Throw. And Revenge. Let's see how much this does. Ooh. Actually, only a little bit more damage than Seismic Toss, so not horrible. And with that, Sarah is at level 50. She is at her level limit, and just in time to take on the gym leader. So yeah, the gym leader's right over there, but first I'm going to go back and heal, and I will see you in a second. Okay, so here I am back in the gym, ready to take on the gym leader. Yeah, as I take a few steps, you will see, could it possibly be? Yes, it is Giovanni, for those of you who have never played this game before, or played Red and Blue before, or watched the anime before, or were not paying attention to me earlier in this playthrough where I'm pretty sure I already said it. The leader of the gym is the leader of Team Rocket, Giovanni. Suspense! But, you know, again, Durian already fought him, so he already knows. Fwahahaha! Welcome to my hideout. It shall be so until I can restore Team Rocket to its former glory. But you have found me again, so be it. This time, I'm not holding back. Once more, you shall face Giovanni, the greatest trainer. Actually, yeah, I think I did mention it before, because one time I was mentioning in the Pokémon Origins anime how, generally speaking, how the gym leaders would select their Pokemon to use against the challenger based on how many badges the challenger had going in. So let's say Red went up to face Brock, and he's like, how many badges do you have? He's like, I have 0 badges. And so he picked, you know, lower leveled Pokemon to fight against him. So yeah, here you see, this is Giovanni's highest level Pokemon, Rhyhorn at level 50. Not even a Rhydon. Strange choice, but anyway. But yeah, so then when Red goes to fight Giovanni, like pulls no punches. He uses all Pokemon with one-hit KO moves, and somehow, through hacks, they just all work on almost all of his Pokemon. Like I think he just Giovanni almost single-handedly beats Red's team with, I think, his Rhyhorn knowing, I forget whether it's Fissure or Horn Drill, one of the two. But yeah. Alright, so Giovanni's got some Hyper Potions on his hand. Ooh, this time surfed a little bit more. That's right, because there's a slight variation in the damage that a typical move will do. So I guess the time before it was more on the low end, and this time it was more on the high end. Alright, Nidoking, I think I can stay in against him. Let's use... Actually, I think... Let me check real quick. I think Surf is more powerful than Ice Beam by just a little bit. I'm trying to decide which attack is better to use. 95 power Ice Beam, 95 power Surf. So it's the same. I'm gonna use Ice Beam just for that fluke chance of freezing. Although I think this should do more against Nidoking than against Nidoqueen, because Nidoqueen is the slightly more defensive one of the family. Yep. Nidoking was one level higher, but didn't seem to matter. Alright, Dugtrio as the last Pokemon. Dugtrio is pretty fast, so it'll probably get an Earthquake off on me. Yep. Predictable. Very predictable. Alright, Ice Beam away. Okay, very good. Dugtrio down. Defeated Giovanni. Ha! That was a truly intense fight. You have won. As proof, here is the Earth Badge. Ooh, we get the good music now. Nice. The Earth Badge makes Pokemon of any level obey without question. It is evidence of your mastery as a Pokemon trainer. With it, you can challenge the Pokemon League. Also, take this TM. Consider it a gift for your Pokemon League challenge. TM26, thank you very much, Mr. Giovanni. TM26 contains Earthquake. It is a powerful attack that causes a massive tremor. 100, 100, 100 base power, 100 accuracy. I made it when I ran the gym here, far too long ago. So yeah, let's talk to him again. Having lost in this fashion, I can't face my followers. I have betrayed their trust. As of today, Team Rocket is finished forever. As for myself, I shall dedicate my life to training again. Let us meet again someday. Farewell. Ooh, and like that, he's gone. It's interesting that when your rival fights against him, he doesn't have the same revelation, but I guess fighting against you just reminds him so much of his childhood. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like, in the Pokemon Origins anime, they kind of went that same route, I guess. Like, when Red was such a compelling challenger against Giovanni, made him relive the days, because I guess in that, and not to give away too much, I guess I won't give away much of it, but just no specific memories, but basically Red reminded Giovanni of himself as a young boy who loved Pokemon with all his heart and all that good stuff. And it was just so touching having that battle, and he decided to give up his life of crime. So yeah, we have Earthquake now. I'm gonna see, I almost definitely should teach it to Sarah. I like Dig because of, I don't know, I like being able to avoid an attack for 2 turns, but really, if I use Earthquake, it's almost twice as powerful. Now, Bulby can learn Earthquake. That would be pretty awesome. But it will be much better suited on Sarah. And also, Bulby right now has Strength, which I can't really remove so easily, and I don't really want to remove right now because, yeah, it just, I still need Strength for Victory Road. But anyway, I might need Rock Smash for Victory Road, so I might have to do a move deleter thing and switch around some of the HMs. But anyway, long story short, it will be more useful on Sarah. So let me think. Slash is good for a high crit ratio and just for type coverage, just because it's something that's neutral against things that aren't very effective. Swift is good for, you know, Pokemon that raise their evasion. Rock Slide is good for type coverage against flying types and ice types. And Dig, I'm just gonna replace with Earthquake. Poof. Alright, yeah, skip that little cutscene. Okay, now, so that'll about do it for this episode. In the next episode, we're going to head towards Victory Road. Maybe after, there might be 1 or 2 housekeeping things to take care of, but generally, yeah, we're going to go to Victory Road. Okay, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the next episode of my Pokemon LeafGreen Wedlocke.